Hey guys, it's mid-September here in Canada and it's time to harvest my beets. We got some frost on the way and I want to get these out of the ground sooner than later. So I'm going to show you how to prepare them for storage, and also I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to cook up some beet greens for supper. So as you can see, I planted them a little bit too close together and they are overlapping and wrapping around each other. So I've got to be careful pulling these out. Try not to damage them, but very healthy looking crop this year. Very happy with it. So with beets, you know, you have two sets of vegetables basically. You have the greens on top, which are fully edible. You can steam these. These are delicious. And then of course you have the beet below ground, which is just awesome. So let's get these out of the ground and put away for storage for the winter. So I managed to get all the beets out of the ground, and about a minute later it started to pour rain. So I'm glad to get those in. I'm going to start cleaning them up here, and the leaves can be stored in a plastic bag for about 2 weeks in a refrigerator. So basically you take your beet, you're going to want to cut it about 1 inch or so up the actual root itself. Also, you don't want to cut the little tail off here. It'll make it unhappy and it will start to bleed. So just get these prepared, put them aside, we'll let them cure and put away for storage. Once I get these trimmed up, I'll lay them somewhere to dry, or even place them outside in the sun for a day or two. This will cure them and thicken their skin to prevent any moisture loss. I'm going to then place them in a container like this one here, and then store them in my DIY garage cellar, which is usually at about 5 to 10 degrees Celsius with a humidity of about 80 to 95. In these conditions, they'll last me about 2 months. Now it's time to move along to the cooking portion of the show. Let's separate the stems from the leaves. I like to eat the stems. They take a little bit longer to cook, so we'll get those washed up, diced, and then we'll move on to rinse the greens. You may need to perform a little surgery if there is a vein in the leaf, so just cut that out. That won't cook as fast as the green, and you'll be left with a hard part in the middle of your green. And over here on the stove, I'm going to add some oil and dump in my stems. Now at this point you can add some garlic or salt or any other additions that you desire to enhance those flavors. And after about 10 minutes, these will be nice and soft and looking great. So at this point we're going to throw in our greens. I'm going to add a little bit of water here to force up a bit of steam and make the cooking process go by a little quicker. And in a matter of a few minutes, the greens have cooked down and they're ready to serve up for a side dish. Looks amazing. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more Acreage Life videos.